I am pro-choice. That's right. I'm actually pro-4 choices. And those 4 choices are abstinence, contraception, motherhood, and adoption. I am just against the 5th choice, that involves killing another human being. My name is Tyler, and I am here today to convince you that abortion must be abolished. And I believe this claim for 3 simple reasons. The first reason is that a fetus is a person. The second reason is viability does not determine value. And the third reason is that the baby has a future, and we have no right to take that away. So let's take a look at my first reason. A fetus is a person. A fetus has its own unique genetic code. A genetic code that determines hair color, eye color, how tall it will be, likelihood towards illness or disease, everything that makes up a fully functioning human being. A fetus also has a heartbeat at as early as 5 weeks after conception, which is before most women even realize they are pregnant. And this makes the argument, if it has a heartbeat, don't kill it, invalid, because the fetus already has a heartbeat before the woman realizes she's pregnant. Here's some irony for you. If a fetus is not considered a life, according to pro-choice arguments, then why is it called a double homicide when someone kills a pregnant woman? It's because they killed 2 separate human beings with 2 separate heartbeats. One of them just happened to be living inside of the other. Now, the second reason I believe abortion must be abolished is that viability does not determine value. There are many pro-choice arguments about if it is not viable outside of the womb, then we can kill it. But where do we draw the line at viability? And the answer is there's only one line to draw, and that's the inception of the child. And here's why. Ben Shapiro, who is an author, speaker, lawyer, and editor-in-chief of the Daily Wire, gives a speech in front of a bunch of college students, then gives them an opportunity to ask him questions. And one of the questions was, why does a first trimester fetus have moral value? And Shapiro's answer was this: it has moral value because it is more than just a cluster of cells. If that fetus is left to its normal process, it will develop into a baby. He goes on to say, it all depends, where do you want to draw the line? Do you want to draw the line at the heartbeat? Because there are people alive today because of a pacemaker that generates heartbeats for them. Do you want to draw the line at brain function or sentience? Because there are people in comas that have no brain function. So can we just kill them? And people say, well, being in a coma is considered potential sentience, because you have potential to wake up from that coma and become sentient once again. And they're right. But what else has potential sentience is being a fetus. Finally, the third reason I believe abortion must be abolished is that the baby has a future, and we have no right to take that away. The baby might have a family of its own someday. When we kill a baby inside of its mother's womb, we are taking away its future spouse, future kids, even future grandkids, and future accomplishments. I want you to think of somebody who has done something significant for this country. And once you have that person, I want you to ask yourself, what if their mother decided they didn't want them anymore? What if their mother decided to perform an abortion on them? What if MLK was aborted, or any of our founding fathers? What changes would not have been made had they been aborted as a baby? I want to introduce you to Gianna Jessen. She is an abortion survivor. Her mother decided she didn't want her anymore, and tried to perform an abortion on her. However, Gianna survived the abortion and is alive today doing great things. She is now an anti-abortion activist and public speaker who shares her testimony all over the world and is doing what I am trying to do today, and that is convincing people that abortion is wrong. So let's take a look at some opposing viewpoints. I think the most popular pro-choice argument is the my body, my choice argument. But this argument makes no sense to me, because it is not the mother's body, therefore it should not be her choice. Does the mother have 4 arms, 4 legs, and 2 hearts? No. She has a separate human being with its own heartbeat living inside of her. If she's so concerned about the my body, my choice argument, then she should have thought about that phrase before she got into bed that night. That part was her choice. So to recap, abortion must be abolished. I gave you 3 simple reasons for that. The first reason is that a fetus is a person and has its own heartbeat at 5 weeks after conception. The second reason is that viability does not determine value. And no matter what line you try to draw for killing a fetus, that is a false line that can also be applied to killing adults. And finally, the third reason I gave you was that the baby has a future, and we have no right to take that away. I want you to go back and think of that person one more time that did something significant for this country. What changes would not have been made had they been aborted as a baby? My call to action to you is this. I want you to go to pop.org, that's pop.org, and I want you to sign the petition that says ban abortion from the very first heartbeat. And together, we can abolish abortion and give these unborn children a chance to live. Let's all be pro-4 choices. Abstinence, contraception, motherhood, and adoption. But just not the 5th choice that involves killing another human being. And with that, I thank you.